In a jungle lived three friends: the partridge, the tortoise, and a long, slender-like twig, which is a rope-like plant. One early morning, the partridge was chirping so loud that it woke the other friends up. The tortoise then approached the partridge to tone down her chirping sound, but she replied that it was none of his business. But consistently, the tortoise asked the twig to tell the partridge to stop disturbing. But the twig said it wasn't part of its business to tell the partridge to stop making noise, because in any event that a problem occurs, she would not be accountable for it. So, after a few minutes of the partridge constantly disturbing, a hunter passing by noticed the sound and walked towards the partridge. Eventually, he was able to locate the partridge. He aimed and shot it. Unfortunately for the tortoise, the partridge fell straight under the tree it was hiding. As the hunter walked towards the dead partridge, to his amazement, he found the tortoise laying close to it. Without hesitation, he picked both up, but he realized he needed something to bundle them together. He looked up, down, to his right and left, across the entire forest. Then, surprisingly, he located the twig. Without hesitation, he cut the twig and bundled the other friends with it and carried them home. How sad! The partridge, the tortoise, alongside the twig, had been taken out of their comfortable zone. If only the partridge had listened to the advice of the tortoise, and the twig had showed concern rather than acting oblivious, this tragedy wouldn't have happened. Sometimes one person's trouble could end up affecting others, even though we think we might not be affected directly. So all these years that we've heard that we've been living in a global village, little did we know what this statement actually meant until we all got exposed to this novel coronavirus. From the onset of this pandemic, some countries felt they had no obligation or no entitlement to help other countries fight this pandemic. Some even labeled it the Chinese virus, mocking their counterparts. But what did we see today? This virus broke all man-made boundaries across the globe, affecting both the rich, the poor, the white, the black, all ages and caliber of human beings that crosses its path without mercy or favor. This has now become a global threat to our survival. So let's learn from this pandemic by treating each other as one entity rather than causing division among ourselves. Because it will take the collective effort of you and I to curb this disease. Therefore, my brothers and sisters, uncles and aunties, grandpas and grandmas, let's obey authority by staying home, social distancing ourselves, washing our hands regularly, and sanitizing relentlessly, because each and every life that has already been lost is a big blow to mankind.
UMSEEKA-TV, unity in diversity.